Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. What a great turnout. Give yourself a round of applause for being here. There's a lot of energy in this room right now. We really appreciate you being here. I know we've got some of our football team here and a lot of our staff and other student athletes, so we'd like to welcome you to the Hawks Championship Center. And of course, we'd like to welcome the Rule family. Thank you for being here. We're so appreciative of that. Today's a great day. Today's obviously a great day for our football program. It's great for our athletic department. I think it's great for our university, and it's really great for all of our alumni and the entire state of Nebraska. We have the privilege today of introducing the 31st coach in the history of Nebraska football, one of the best out there, in Mr. Matt Rhule. So what I'd like to do is, I know you're not here to hear me, you're here to hear Coach Rhule, but I thought I want to go through a few thank yous. I want to walk you through a little bit on the process of how we got to where we are today. I want to talk a little bit about the vision that we have for the Husker football program, and finally, what those key characteristics of our coaches that we were looking for that ultimately landed on Coach Rhule. First and foremost, I want to start by thanking Coach Mickey Joseph. And I'll tell you, Mickey Joseph and our staff and our players did an outstanding job. You know, many of you here recognize 9 games ago when we made a change, and Mickey Joseph was the head coach. Mickey did an outstanding job. I had a lot of respect for Coach Joseph prior to him becoming our interim coach. I have more respect for him now. The way that he worked, continued working, doing the right things, fighting hard for these young men, and investing in them was really something. And to see them have that moment against Iowa was really, really special. So really, really proud of Coach Joseph and his staff and our players, and I want to thank them. I want to thank President Carter. I want to thank Chancellor Ronnie Green. I want to thank our Board of Regent members who we have here. I want to thank Governor-elect Pillen. I'd like to thank our staff. I'd like to thank the media. And I'd like to thank you for giving me the space to run an effective search. I know it was a long time. I think it was the longest search in the history of Nebraska athletics, probably. But it was very meaningful to me that you all allowed us to do a real search and gave me the space to do that. So thank you very much for allowing me to do that. I'd like to thank my wife, Angie, and I'd like to thank our staff. The fact of the matter is, for the last couple months, I've been a little bit remote. This has consumed all of my time, and I'm just so grateful to have the staff we have in Husker Athletics who worked really hard to make sure that everything was moving forward appropriately, so I want to thank them. I want to thank Julie, Brian, Vivi, and Leona. Thank you guys so much for allowing your husband and your father to become the head coach at the University of Nebraska. You're going to love this place. Husker Nation is going to love you. And we're going to support you and your family. So thank you for believing in us, and thanking you. I want to thank you for being Huskers. This is awesome. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the process. We talked to, and interview is the wrong word, but we interacted with 13 coaches as a result of this process, and some multiple times. As I told you a long time ago, we were going to dive into a real detail-oriented process, and we wanted to talk to a lot of people. And I really want to thank all of those folks who took the time to talk to us. I learned a lot in that process. Obviously, we're not going to be releasing the names of all the people that we had an opportunity to talk to. But I also want you to know that candidate 1A for me and the University of Nebraska was always Matt Rhule from the beginning. And so we're really glad that we ended at that point. I also want you to know that we tried to use all of the tools at our disposal possible. And one of the cool things you have now is analytics. And so we really were able to dive into a lot of analytics and some of the detail behind that. We were able to use a firm that helped us look at successful Big Ten programs, looked at all of these candidates and trying to match up. Obviously, analytics aren't the primary driver, but it's a tool. And so we tried to use all of our tools for our benefit. I just want to tell you a little bit about our vision. It's real simple to me. The University of Nebraska always has been and always will be the premier development program in the country. That's our DNA, that's who we are. For those of you who drove up, you saw the Go Big project. You can see the investment of our donors into that. That's the brick and mortar behind the greatest development program in college football. That was going to be really important to me as we looked for our next head coach. Secondly, a focus on toughness. If there's anything this program's been about the last 30, 40 years, is this is a program that's based on toughness. And so I was looking for coaches who understood what toughness looked like, what practice looked like, and ultimately getting back to the vision of being the most physical team on the field on Saturday. That's Nebraska football, that's Husker athletics, and toughness was a key component of what our vision was going to be. Third and finally was a clearly defined identity. It's something that I really believe in. We're going to believe in something, and we're going to dive into it, and we're going to play complementary football. And I believe that's what Coach Matt believes as well. He'll get a chance to tell you about his vision. So some of the quick coaching characteristics that we were looking for, and some of this is redundant. Obviously, we talked about this a little bit before, but an authentic leader. It's really important to me. We need leadership. We need someone that our players are willing to follow, and our coaching staff. And we have that in Matt Rhule. We need a man of integrity. This program's been built on integrity. We do the right thing all the time. And so having a leader of integrity was really important to us as well. A culture builder, a people manager, someone that understands how to build it brick by brick from the bottom was critically important to me. A process-oriented individual. Details matter. As you think about the Big Ten Conference and where we're going, and how USC and UCLA and perhaps others someday come into our league, and the level of coaching that's going to happen in the Big Ten. Attention to details and process are going to be really, really important to our future. Being a grinder, as I've talked before, is really important. You got to work at this job. You got to be passionate about winning. And finally, a strategic thinker. And as we said about our process and talking to those coaches, there was one coach that consistently stood out from everybody else. One coach who went to multiple places at multiple levels and had the strategic vision to create the structure around what it took to win at that place. Let's be honest. We're at a critical juncture in our history as a football program. And having somebody that has a track record of understanding how to build a program at multiple levels and in multiple locales with multiple strengths and weaknesses was really, really important to me. Matt, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for believing in me and believing in the University of Nebraska. I want you to know that Husker Nation is behind you. We're going to support you, and we're going to work as hard as we can to help you and our program be successful. And so it is now my distinct privilege and honor to get to introduce the 31st head coach of the University of Nebraska's football program, Mr. Matt Rhule.